Linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming out of the home. Those people have been detained. Now, we're trying to still connect the dots. We do have some sources on scene here that we're getting this information from. We were actually the first ones here with about 30 different law enforcement vehicles at least. There are 3 Bearcats on scene here. This just all unfolded, Sandra, I would say, less than 10 minutes ago. We got here even before the crime scene tape came up. So we're just down the hill. If you look up this street where Tony is right now to the right, you'll see one of those Bearcats and law enforcement. And on the other side of those bushes, basically, is that home that is registered to Bad Boy Films, which
is being linked to a sex trafficking investigation.
He got some shots of a few people coming.
I can't read, bro. That junk is crazy. That's him. That's his son.
Yep.
That's his son. That's wow. Shout out to Mimi. Mimi, what's going on? Happy Monday. Of course, I can't gonna do the heart. Hey, shout out to Chaz, man. Chaz, what's going on, my brother?
Shout out to Chaz Ellington.
Yeah, he live up the street from me, man. Shout out to him, man. I really appreciate him, man. He loves some chaos, man. But like always, Hakeem, dive right in. This broke my heart, man. Because I look up to Hakeem. I look up to Diddy when it comes
No, you do.
marketing and stuff like that. So.
A lot of us do, even me. You know me. We get older, we want to get signed to him, but let's get down to the nitty gritty. You can't be a deviant and don't get caught for it. This is only karma. You feel me? And his kids are raised under the same ilk as him. This is not the first time the son has been caught in some type of scandal. They had previously, allegedly, they had made a girl get an abortion a couple years back when he was young. So these guys are lame who can't get women. So they'll use their power and use their money to coerce unsuspected people to fall into that trap. Protect your daughters. Go ahead.
Yeah, but it's just that it's the same thing because in my mind, remember we were talking about before even the show began. I was telling you how I think the what made Diddy fall was he paid Cassidy. I told him the day he paid Cassidy, I said that was it for Diddy. Stuff gonna come out, people gonna start talking crap about Diddy, and then he won't be able to control it. And they even say it. They say Diddy don't look the same anymore. He looked miserable, and now he was trying to fight back because he got so many different allegations about him. He trying to fight them all at one time. He can't handle it. It's too much for him. Shout out to Ashton Wynn. Shout out to Precious. Shout out to Ken Dog.
Ken Dog.
Boy, Hakeem told me
what you did. Ken Dog.
Cry.
Kendall, you did. Listen, he was in here stunting like his daddy. I ain't asked him to do all that now. You know what I mean? I couldn't even handle it. You know what I mean?
And then according to DJ Academics, I'm all over, because this is breaking news. DJ Academics said Diddy Miami home did get raided while Diddy was home present, so he was there in his Miami home over there in Star Island. So his home did get Hakeem, that's crazy. I know Diddy, his mind like, what the? Bro, it's like Empire. Remember Empire from that used to be on TV? It's just like Empire, bro.
No, 100%. But let's be real about it. Ron, you got to expect something like this was supposed to happen, bro. You got to.
I know, but Hakeem, not like this, though.
Like,
even you shocked. Not like this, though.
I am a little bit shocked, but I also know that I know who we dealing with too, though. I know who we dealing with. This is the guy who is a deviant, who preys on girl, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. Like, I didn't know he was like that until later, till all this information come out. He said, "Oh, shout out to Precious Tamika." She said, Precious Tamika said, I'm sure Diddy knew it's coming. Yes, she did, Tamika. You are right. He did know it's coming. But let's remember, for a lot of people who, I don't know how old you look very young for my age, these were rumors that were stemming back from the 90s. And his kids also have little troubles doing on that. They just following the sins of the dad. I don't know why these guys are so hung up on smashing. You're rich. These
That's
guys are,
it. You're
yeah.
rich. You're rich. What more there is to do, Hakeem? You can get anything.
You could get anything, but these are lames we talking about.
But
These
one
are
thing,
guys.
but the one thing they can't control is women. They're trying to control
You
women. You
can't
can't control
control
women.
women. This would be a good listen. I like that you say that. This is a good lesson that we can learn for a lot of dudes with money. Don't matter how much money you have, you still can't control women. No matter how much power you have. If she doesn't like you, she doesn't like you. And the fact that they caught up into some of that freaky deaky stuff where it says that the sex trafficking, meaning that they had to get them some fools, some dummies. You know what I mean? Precious said they think they was untouchable because of their money. 100% facts. A lot of people think they're like that. A lot of people that, you know what I mean? And unfortunately, in our community, a lot of black men who rise into top, we start to abuse powers and abuse people in the neighborhood like other communities come in our neighborhood and abuse our women. All because of money. So if we shout outs to Jabbar, my half brother from New York. Shout
What's
outs to
going
my
on,
friend.
Jabbar? Hey, Jabbar, I hope you got that beanie, man. That chaos culture. Well, we'll talk about that later. But yeah,
Shout outs to
shout
Sherry
out,
Bryant.
shout out to Jabbar.
Shout outs to Sherry Bryant.
Shout out to Sherry Bryan as well.
Me and her gonna have a new single dropping soon.
But remember, okay, I remember the locks, right? The locks always say these three things: money, power, respect
Yep.
is the key of life, right?
Yeah.
He got the money at one point. Did he have the money? He had the power.
Yep.
He had the respect.
Mm-hmm.
That was not supposed to go away, Hakeem, according to the locks.
You are right though, but it all depends on how you do it. He was abusing power. Here's the thing: when you're a real dude who get money in the, like, let's be honest about something. He didn't grow up like we grew up. He never been in the streets. His dad was a gangster. So he grew up, got money, and was paying people pennies. Everybody that was under Bad Boy went broke. Every woman he ever dealt with went broke. Listen to what I say. Cassie and her thing, when she broke up with him, she left with nothing. That's a tale for you women to understand. He didn't marry her and he didn't give her no babies. And she left penniless. She went and married her trainer.
Hello, Bobby Ryan. Wilmington. Hey, you're talking about that pedophilia culture is deep. It is. According to the see, we didn't talk about it on the show, of course.
Yeah.
But the aspect of the Epstein list, they would talk about a lot of people's name was in there. I think Cat Williams was talking about to Club Shay Shay. He was telling how this year is gonna be the pretty much kind of like the demise of Hollywood because a lot of stuff is gonna get exposed. And as you can see right now, there's actors from Nickelodeon. We didn't talk about it as well. Who say there was some of them was assaulted by older men.
Oh yeah.
And then you see what's going on with P. Diddy. And you see what, bro, this thing is out of control. It literally busts Hollywood wide open.
Definitely.
I think a lot of people are afraid now to even say anything.
Here's another thing. Precious said they're going to make another example out of Diddy like they did Cosby or Kelly. Epstein took the easy way, 100% out. But Diddy is going to make an example, especially because he was black, 100%. Also remember this, Tamika. Epstein took the easy way out, but they couldn't take his money. His money was still wielded to his family. He didn't lose not a dollar. These guys are going to do hundreds of millions of dollars. Diddy is going to pay, but karma is another thing. You know what I'm saying? He say, I'm waiting for that Tom Hanks to get caught up.
The Tom Hanks? Not Forrest Gump. Nah, Jabbar, you tripping. Not Forrest. Nah, I can't.
I'm trying to tell you, but here's the thing. Here's the main thing here's the most important thing of these things that we're talking about in these tales. Men, we need to focus on your daughters. We're not talking about the women. We're not talking about the women. I don't care if you got beef with your baby mama. Focus on your daughter. If not, she's going to get lost in the crack. Because the only reason why men are able to do this to other women in our community, because we're so fragmented and there's not enough soldiers standing around to prevent somebody to shine a couple dollars on them.
Yeah, you should already know. When you read that,
When
he's a cap.
he's a
So,
cat. So he doesn't listen. Truth don't like, but I'm just saying, when you got a girl raised up under that, Diddy and his sons wouldn't have been able to get to somebody who had a daddy around. A couple dollars would have been like, this ain't nothing. My dad already do all of this. But this is the main easy. Our women in our community cannot be enticed by money. That's the biggest issue. Because 90% of black women are being exploited. Scorpio Red said Diddy needs to be watched and protected. I'm sure he knows way more influential people in this situation, and they don't want him talking.
That's what I say. You don't want him talking.
Yeah, he said you're missing it.
But
True.
remember, at the same time, you got to keep in mind, Diddy's not in handcuffs. His son is. Keep that in mind too. His son is in handcuffs.
His son is.
So
They have to have.
hopefully, go ahead, King. I'm just saying.
No, you're right. They have to have some type of evidence.
It's either that or he was involved with somebody that was actually doing it, and they want him to talk. But let's see, because it doesn't look good. So this story is just breaking news. So this story gonna continue to develop throughout the day. So everybody, even though everybody's talking about it now, it's still gonna take a long time for it to actually develop because we just still don't know what the facts is. But
Yeah.
shout out to TMZ because they be on the money.
They stamped it.
I mean, like, how do they do it? They be like, I don't know. Did P Diddy call them like, yo? I'm just letting y'all know my house is about to get raided. Because I was like, how do y'all know that? Because, Diddy's very secretive. I was like, how do y'all know that fast? They on the money, Hakeem. Go ahead.
No, you're right, though. You're right, though. I think that this is a full circle. I also believe this has to be the universe. It's karma. You know what I mean? And Sherry Bryant says, your sins, she said your sins will find no matter how long it takes. Precious say it may even come out that he had something to do with his baby mama's death.
That's what I was thinking. I was just about to ask you that, but I was too afraid to even say that.
Yeah.
I was I don't know if I should say that on the air.
She said that, hey, because listen, she was a pretty healthy person. She died of pneumonia, dropped like that. Since he knew what was about to go down, it's possible his sons are taking the hit from. That'd be stupid. You got to protect your son.
Yeah, that would. You got to protect your son. That would.
You know what I mean?
And his access.
Come on, man.
His access.
Real soldiers will take that charge. Joe No Hurter, my other brother, he said, listen, God, don't like ugly when he says when you go do wrong, it'll come back to you. And he has done many wrong. Predatorial contracts. Everybody from Bad Boy is broke. Feds are coming to have the evidence to convict. Shout outs to No Chasers. Shout outs to Shiesty Bomb. The blackmail reckoning is here. Let's change that and say Diddy reckoning is here.
This is the age of Aquarius. It is. It is. A lot of things are being exposed. Shout out to No Chaser. A lot of things is being exposed. Hakeem is just the thing. We don't have all the information. I would say this story just hit breaking news, so it's going to develop throughout the day. So hopefully by the next time we do it, well, not hopefully, but next time we go live on Wednesday, we should have more information for you guys. But as of right now, everything right now is just speculation. Only the information they already gave us is about his home, two of his homes, Los Angeles home, and also his Miami home right here in Miami and Star Island. Pretty much was raided by Homeland Security. His son, Justin Combs, is arrested, is in handcuffs. And knowing Diddy, he got the top lawyers, so I know his lawyers are on the case right now. So,
and they're gonna get it in. Shout out to Risha Bowden.